If we go to 27, I'm gonna give it more throttle now. Yeah. But he's a train driver, he's like very passionate about it. His whole life, like his dad was probably train driver, his grandfather was train driver or something related to that, like uncles, like whole family is working on, I think he mentioned even they like started working on building train tracks and all that stuff. So they're very, he knows everything about trains. Not specifically this game, but overall about real life trains. It was really cool seeing. It's also a very stressful thing. I guess depends where you live, but okay, we hit that so we can accelerate faster here. Maybe somebody's yelling outside, so might come through the mic a bit. Probably not much. It's not that loud. There's some kids. So this is counting the length of my train, and that's why I counted where I can do 30, because when the last trailer leaves the part that's limited to 30. This part we can up to 60 all the way until passing through the machine and factory city. So yeah, let's get higher. I forgot. Yeah, I don't think I remember him. Nice. He's a good dude. Like I didn't see him in a couple of months. He 3, 4, I don't know, at some point in the last few months got the baby. He's dad now, so obviously Twitch is less a priority. He was not that often before that, obviously, because they probably had to deal with a lot of stuff with baby incoming. But yeah, it was really cool playing train game and having actual train driver, passionate train driver with us here. Like even before I started playing this game, he was on the channel, joining the channel occasionally, and he was like at one point is, check this demo of the train games and stuff like that. I even went on a short stream, it's not like recorded anything, and just for him basically to join that game, and that game like ate my PC. I couldn't move in it because my PC is quite old. Some train simulator game. It's a bit of uphill. Let's go to full throttle. I should have done this part faster. So it's 60 in a couple places all the way to the town. Town is 50. After that, I think we can go 50, 60. And then I would say entrance of Iron Mine West is 40, but I'm not 100%. And after that, there is a hill from here to here that I don't remember at all, so we'll see. But yeah, the timing for this, we are not beating. No chance. Because if you want to do that, there is a faster way there. And I should went that way. It would be faster overall, the whole trip. But I wanted to end there, so we start from that location, because that's not location we often start from. Where we start, that's where we assemble the train. Oh yeah, by the way, Elite, one of the coolest thing I did, I think it was Goods and Factory. I'm not 100%. No, maybe not Goods and Factory. Maybe. No, not Goods and Factory. Maybe here, Allwell North. I think it was Allwell North. And that was maybe 2 months ago. Month ago? No, 2 months ago. We took every single job. I think that was one of the longest, not longest. But it worked like that I could take every single job. We emptied the station, and I was really proud of that. Hardcore section to drive? I don't remember it. We're not gonna go with much weight. We are already quite empty. Like we are at 1,200, which is nothing for this in slug. Really? Wow. I would dare to do that. Yeah. The thing is, it wasn't that much weight. I think there was like a bunch of them empty. I wouldn't dare. So it wasn't that challenging at all. I think it was heavy, but it wasn't that, if I remember correctly. But we visited like 4 locations to deliver everything, something like that. 4 or 5, yeah. But everything could be wrote in like a reasonable-ish line. Like, that's why I enjoyed it, because that's rare. We are losing a lot of speed, it's uphill here. Until we hit the city, it's gonna be uphill. We are a bit lower on our fuel that I think, so we might be in a small trouble, but hopefully not. I could refuel. It's not end of the world for me to go refuel, back up, and then continue. This city is the last opportunity to do that, so we'll see. So you can see also, look at this. So harbor, from harbor to Iron Mine West. Not our first journey there. We did like 2-3 journeys. We would usually end up with half fuel, maybe less. This time, because of amount of weight we had, we hit the fuel a lot more. But what's funny, from Iron Mine West to the Steel Mirror Harbor, you need quarter of fuel with this setup. Weight-wise is maybe different, but the reason why it's mostly downhill. Like, there is some flats, obviously, and you stop here and there. But I know from harbor to Iron Mine West, and then from Iron Mine West to harbor, I went on one load, because we didn't stop along the way to refuel. I could here. Here is easy, we just switch this. And I go refuel. And to be honest, that would be smart. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna cost me a lot of time. But we already know we're not beating the time, so cut this. I'm gonna refuel. We have 3 more 6s. 3 6s, 2 2s. Need. This is something I never did. I never would do this to stop to refuel. But I'm just afraid that we are going too far. And that we're not going to be able to reach it. Just safety reason, we are 2/3 down on the fuel. Oh, we might went too far. Okay, before I shut down. Oh no, we're good, it's on this side. Shut up. It's here. Yeah. I would have refueled there. It's a smart choice. It's a smart choice, 100%. Since we are here, we're gonna do everything. But not on a slug. Again, 4 mil. We are good. Okay. I could even check more jobs, but I don't want to. There is a lot of equipment. Yeah. Hard to figure out what's what. Oh, I can help you with that if you need any. If you want, you might want to figure it out. Some things I never used, but if you need any help with that, we can do that. I'm using most of it. I'm not using the remotes, I'm not using any auto stuff, because it feels like cheating. Yeah, this is gonna take like 3 minutes, 5. Well, actually, it's gonna take more, because we had speed. Now we're gonna have to back up and then gain speed again. On mostly flat, but still. Well, I say mostly flat. We're gonna actually have to gain speed against a little bit uphill, because most back of my train is gonna end up being on downhill. But yeah, any piece of equipment. There is 3 that came with B99 that like I'm not using at all. So I can roughly tell what they do by the name, but that's it. See, we're gaining speed because it's downhill for most of the train. I'm gonna start braking already. It's not that far that we need to go. Yep, full brake. And that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. Blue thing. Okay, so that's a thing if you're streaming that you need to be really careful how you read its name. Clinometer. So that's basically telling you the incline decline of where you put it. Right now in locomotive, right? So that's telling you degrees up or down. Okay, so because we are on a hill, we have to do some of it, then do throttle, give it a moment, release, give it another throttle because it's a big one. We made it, okay. Because again, most of the train is downhill. Okay, I can't push it too much. We are looking for this. But yeah, just make sure you don't add T if you're streaming. So we don't need lights anymore. It's a daytime. But yeah, roughly 5 minutes lost. But yeah, from the new things, we have distance tracker, we have switches, obviously. That's the newest, one of the newest thing is defect detector. We have the proximity reader, clocks, gauges for the speed, gauges for the brakes, and that's it. I think that's all. Well, not counting lights, right? That's really not needed to be explained, I assume. Connection of the lights could be a little bit annoying, different switches. But yeah, this proximity reader and this defector was from the latest update. But yeah, there is a couple confusing ones that I'm not using. I have them, I just never installed them because I don't want to install them. Okay, good. Oh, we went that way. Ah, I didn't even notice the switches that way, so I can change this. We'll go that way because it's not affecting us. But yeah, you have a speed that is gonna help you like play with the brakes to care about temperature automatically. You have a thing that's gonna deal with throttle so you don't get wheel spin. There is a black thing with like red buttons that's gonna auto switch the switch ahead of you. If you know every single switch is gonna be right, you just set it every single switch ahead to switch to right or something like that. I just don't use those. There is Deadman switch that I couldn't fully figure out, but I didn't want to play with it much. Deadman switch is something that actually exists in real life, it's necessity. I didn't check the speed. Well, let's assume it's 50. Nope, it's more. If this is 10, we should be fine with a lot more. And then there is a couple of the remote controls. I roughly think that's it. I might be forgetting some. The remote controls are roughly what they say they do. There is a charger. Charger is that helps you feel the battery of remote controls, also battery of this thing. Okay, I'm gonna loosen the speed because it's downhill. And I didn't pay attention. I know it's 10 here, but this doesn't look like 10. I'm gonna apply brakes. We're gonna go 60 here. Because I didn't pay attention, I was talking. And I totally don't know what this is, speed-wise. Five. Okay, good choice to go to 60. Hurry up to 5. Or 3. I think there is gonna be 4 here, but I'm not certain. But yeah, you can see this blue thing. It goes down. It tells me it's -2 degrees. It's going above -2 degrees. It's a really helpful thing. I'm looking if there is a 4. We're braking a bit more. It's 5 flat. Okay, good. Good to know. Distance tracker, I don't know, do you use? That's probably one of the most useful thing in a game. From gadgets. Everything else is okay. This is really good. Distance tracker is probably best thing in a game. 4. Told you there is a 4 here. Okay, after this, we are entering that. And that's a park. I'm going to need that. Yeah, it's really, really important. You'll see it now. We're going to use it when we park. We use it down there when we park. You use it when you need to pass the switch and back up to it. There is so many uses to that. Also, distance tracker helps a lot. That's the newest thing they added. I'm braking too much. Distance tracker is also huge help. If you're not using remote. I mean, technically you don't need this if you're using remote too. It's uphill? Oh, it's downhill. Why are... Maybe there was uphill at the moment. There's a lot of speed there. Okay, so we are parking at B2. It should be empty. I'm gonna go check. 3 and 2 are empty and we set it up good. Nice. Are we gaining or losing speed? We are flat. Okay, we're gonna stay there. So we have set up this total length we are gaining, so we're gonna cut it off. And once I see the sign get here, because I counted this in a length, I hope I set up turn good. Yes, I did. We press, and now we know when we're gonna brake when the green lines hit where we set it up. It's huge help. Like, it doesn't matter how much money they ask for it. If you have it, buy it. This one is not the longest, so I'm gonna have to be precise with the brakes, not like last time. Again, it doesn't matter. But why not being precise? But yeah, now this part, as you say, harder part is gonna be with very little weight. So no stress. And we have fuel. Also, we can check how much fuel we're gonna end up with to see did we need it to refuel or not. It's also late. Real lifetime. I mean, it's fine. Weekend tomorrow. Okay, you can see it's a little red line approaching slowly. With some brakes. With more brakes. 7 uphill, that's gonna help. Full brake. That's a beep. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna go check. I think, yeah, we good. Okay. We just stopped. Look how close that is. We passed through it, but it was good. I don't worry about I left the brakes on. It's gonna be beeping. Oh, I forgot one thing. You don't have to do the front one or the last one. You just need to do one. I just want to continue fast. Do the job. 58 minutes, so we are by 3 minutes past the deadline for the other one. Another 100k. So, yeah, nothing going that direction, unfortunately. It's mostly Stillmere or Harbor here, so you don't get much choices. It's gonna be beeping. Yep. So you see how good that is. We just saved us of backing up. If you are precise with the brakes, if you slow down enough, you're never gonna have up. Okay, it's uphill, so I'm not gonna release full brake. Give it a throttle. Give it a moment. He's strong enough with his weight to fight even through the low. Okay, give it another. Some light in a tunnel. Also now, because I use calculator for this distance tracker, I'm gonna delete the last one that I wrote. So now we are 240 roughly. I would say that's 250. Nope, that's 230. So like this. 1, 2, yeah, 240. So we can now tell when we park. Well, I don't know. I didn't set up C6, so that's another thing we're gonna have to do now. So we come here. Actually, yeah, we come here. Also, pay attention to this. It's very important. Some few times I have tapped because I didn't pay attention to this. We are coming from the south. You close this. You look at this and you say, ah, we are coming from the south. We are coming from the west. We are going east. But technically, because of the bend here, we are coming from the south. So you don't need to set up these, you need to set up these. This one goes down, this one goes up, and then C. That's B, good. Because there was no 6C. This one needs to go north. This one needs to go... This one needs to go left. This one needs to go right. That's good. Okay, so we have it set. Now we can speed up. I mean, I should speed up before that. I totally forgot. But yeah, it's a huge help. Like, you probably weren't there when I was arriving at Harbor. I needed to park at C, if you remember where the C one is in the Harbor. And how you do that? You don't go head in, because you need to back up. Unless it's the only thing and you have small train. Small loco, short one. Then you can head up, because C has the backing option behind it. I passed the C. I use this to know when I need to brake, and then I back up to the C. So we but enter C. It cannot help you in a case when you're backing up to something that you have to do manually, but it helps you tremendously when in few occasions, right? Before that, I would have to be on end of the train to pay attention when I pass that, and then rush back here to brake. It was such a pain to do. 9. Not the biggest problem with this uphill. We should accelerate if I paid more attention and give it full throttle. Because we are now 600 tons plus these two, obviously. But yeah, interesting to see the fuel. If we end up like here, technically more here. If we spend 1/3 of the fuel when we get to Wooden Factory, we wouldn't have enough fuel. Roughly. 8. 57 flat. It's the longest tunnel, I remember that. Longest tunnel in the game, by far. Sorry, Mike was a bit further away from me. I don't know at what point I moved it, I just did. But yeah, Elite, one thing that I can't help, well, there is multiple, but one thing for certain I will not be able ever to help you related to this game is DM3. Manual one. I never bothered to learn that. 6 going down to 4. Cut the throttle. We are on a flat. And I'll let it roll until we see the 4 sign. Could be 3. It doesn't mean necessary. It's, in most cases, the red arrow means dropping by 2. It's still uphill, so it might lose speed to 4. Anyway, you might need to give it throttle. Okay, it's not that close. Give throttle. That 40 sign is not that close. But I rarely been on this route, so I don't remember it much. You might take a smaller task. But if I remember, Food and Factory doesn't have a greatest tasks. Like, it's not gonna be good enough to use 6 potentially. We'll see. I'm still fine to driving 2 or 4. We switch every now and then. So assuming that's R4. We have 42, which is good. Yeah, that's R4. 43, cut it. I mean, I should cut it fully, it's flat. But he's losing a little bit more. Oh, it's not flat, it's uphill actually. Give it a little bit throttle, because it's uphill a bit. See, this tells me if it's small uphill. Even if the sign doesn't, this gives me info to know. I mean, also speed does. I don't take a lot with me, but my focus is on I mean, obviously, if you are earning money, you're gonna care about military cargo, nothing else. We had like 150 mil one, 150k one. Okay, so at this point we can go above 40. But I assume it's gonna be 40 very soon, so. Okay, at that point we can go above 50. Up to 50, sorry. I really like to drive with that stuff. This stuff? Yeah, it's really good. Okay, so we can accelerate even more, but we are not, because it's uphill. And we are not giving it enough throttle. I'm being lazy. But yeah, the manual locomotive, the manual one, the M3, I think it's the M3, I'm never gonna learn. I don't think I'm gonna ever bother it. It's 40. Okay. So that's one thing. If it doesn't say green or red arrow up down, it can move by 1. Unless the situation is the switch or something like that. I need to go back to Steam ones. We did drive a couple times with a few, I don't know, maybe 10-ish rides with the Steam ones before updates. I heard it's much better with updates, easier. But I never used it again. I need to go back to that. It's stressful as hell. But that's gonna be at the point when I really feel I want to go back to learning. I'm not gonna go before that. Because, to be honest, I like more journey than anything else. That's why I don't care much about. You see that? From 40 to 90. That's probably one of the biggest, if not biggest, jump in a game. No, there was a... Was there 60 in between? I don't think so. Okay, now we can accelerate. It's now a little bit downhill too. Also night setting. That 70 might go to 50. I don't remember what it said.